bookmark of the day. This is the extension that we are going to test for, right? So
Okay.
we go here and say a simple notepad, right? And we'll have our notes here.
Okay.
So this is bookmark of the day, and today's date is 1 July, right? Yeah, 2022, say 9:15 p.m. IST. This is where time zone is so important because we are working on two different time zones. So then we say, okay, what is the bookmark of the day? This is the URL. Control A, Control C, paste, right? And so let's see what they have highlighted here. So this is like, suppose this is the first time I'm seeing this application, right? So okay, it is under productivity category, then overview. So get one bookmark every time you open Chrome for first time of the day. Okay, so immediately an idea comes, say sources, from where does it get the bookmarks, right?
Bookmarks from.
Bookmarks. What if there are zero
Yeah.
bookmarks? Okay, zero bookmarks. What if there are like max bookmarks? So then I don't know what is the max bookmarks that we can keep in Chrome. So this is something like a question that I can either delegate or find out or read from Chrome documentation if it is mentioned. So then import bookmarks from Chrome and Twitter. Okay, nice. When they say Chrome and Twitter, again a question
So
of
you.
sorry, go on.
Yeah, I have a question. So, is this bookmark? Is it getting showing us from what we have bookmarked already, or is it this app is going to recommend some websites which is
Yeah,
for
so
bookmark?
whatever we have already bookmarked, so that will be
Okay.
highlighted. So the
Okay.
the premise is bookmarks are most of the times bookmarked and not referred again. So they are
Yeah.
like, they want to show it to you and then ask you the question, do you want to continue saving it as a bookmark or do you want to delete it and things like that, right? So that's the
Okay.
concept.
Okay.
Okay, import
Okay.
bookmarks from Chrome and Twitter. So immediately my mind says, okay, Chrome from which version, which is the minimum version, right? And Twitter, yeah, I'm tempted to try if I can add a bookmark in the mobile app and then the web app and all of it, but it will be a test of Twitter and not of the bookmark app, right? So
Bookmark.
this I
Right.
kind of ignore. Okay, so then I go to the next. It says one click to a new bookmark. Use your free time to consume your valuable bookmarks instead of mindlessly scrolling through your social media. So if you click here, you get a bookmark. I mean, one of the saved bookmarks get displayed,
Okay.
right? So, okay. Next is the last but one, options while revisiting your bookmarks. So, for example, I've come here. So here are the options. There is a shuffle, there is a remove bookmark, there is a remind me later, and then there is a settings.
Settings.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's fine. So there is settings, remove bookmark. You can't see this. This is remind me later and shuffle. So they have like shuffled the orders itself of what they show here and what it actually happens is displayed. So there itself is the first bug, right? So therein either change the documentation or either update the document,
Okay.
update the not the document, update the image in the carousel, highlighting the order of options. Okay, not sure which one is correct, document or app application. Okay, so what's the, it says shuffle to see another bookmark, remove the bookmark that don't seem relevant. So here it should be like remove the bookmark that doesn't seem relevant or remove the bookmarks that don't seem relevant, right? So that's one more something that to be highlighted. Say remove the bookmark that don't seem relevant. Okay, set a reminder to go back to a bookmark. Okay, so everywhere bookmark, the B is capital. Control B to shuffle through bookmarks. Okay, fine. So this we have got decent enough info about what will happen, right? So what it is, you import bookmarks, then you can shuffle. Then when you visit a bookmark also, you have the options to edit, or like you have the options to remove, you have the options to shuffle, and then remind you later. So compatible with your device, Bookmark of the Day is a Chrome extension which shows you one bookmark every day. Bookmark of the Day is a Chrome extension which shows you one bookmark every day and makes revisiting bookmarks a blissful experience. Okay. Offered by
So
Book.
it will import the bookmarks from only the bookmarks, or a tab from Chrome, or we have sometimes we have uh, organized them in folders. It's going to get everything from there, or just only that, add bookmarks from the bookmark folder or
So
something like that.
I don't know. That's what we'll explore together, right?
Okay.
So right now we saw the overview. We'll see the privacy. The publisher
Mhm.
disclose will not collect or use your data. To learn more, see the privacy publisher's privacy policy. I'm not sure where it is.
Mhm.
Which is the link to see the privacy policy.
Mhm.
Your data not being. So this is a question like, how do I see the privacy policy? So I'll just make a note here. Okay, and then go back to reviews. Google doesn't verify reviews. Okay, awesome extension. Finally, bookmarks are used as bookmarks. Amazing concept. Okay, 6 reviews. Rate this extension. Okay, and then you have support. Contact the publisher. You can have a question, suggestion, or a problem.
Mhm.
So it also needs a Google account profile picture, which I believe is also a prerequisite for Chrome, and related is other apps. Okay, fine. So now let's go. What is this? Google doesn't. This is about results and reviews. Okay, fine. So now let's go to the. Let's see what other options are there here. This can read when you click the extension on all sites. Learn more about site access. There is options as well. Okay. Interesting. This says 0.01 version, but then if you see here,
Mhm.
I saw something else. 0.3.
0.0. Okay.
Right. So that in itself is one more question that I want to ask. Version uh, inconsistency, but
Mm-hmm.
right in the additional information as well as in and options, right click version here, right? Okay, where is it? And option and options.html. So there is also a visit website. So let's just see where this takes us to. It says, okay, this is the website. Bookmark. So these are all. So this we'll put as a question mark, and then this is the website, like a notes. Bookmarkoftheday.xyz. Now let's see what else is there here. Do we get more information here? Revisit your bookmarks like Pro. Get it on Chrome Web Store. It takes us to the same place. 0.3 June 29. Okay, fine. So we are here. Website is just a placeholder to redirect to the Chrome Web Store. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's see. Now, what are the ideas that we kind of get with the. So we can have the test ideas here. One is like the number of bookmarks, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
what if is it dependent on the language? like different language bookmarks, right?
Oh, okay. But
Right,
they
and
said it's language English. That is different.
yeah, so something like if there is, say, a Japanese website, right? Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
Japanese website. Mm, this looks like one. What if I do a
What
bookmark,
is? Mm-hmm.
say done, and okay. Now I'm not sure when this will come, right? I can keep shuffling,
Shuffling, right.
but I have so many bookmarks. So then that brings to the idea of about everything about configuration.
Mm-hmm.
So, so even to test this, I need to configure it first, and
Yeah.
configuration includes setting up the account, profile, bookmarks, right? So all of this would be part of the configuration. The
Mm-hmm.
operation would be part would be um, clicking on the extension or using the shortcut, right, to shuffle and things like that, right? uh,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe I can try. Can I? No. Can I add and then?
If we sign out of Chrome and
Huh.
from our Google account and sign in a account which has less bookmarks.
Bookmarks, right? Yeah, so that
Yeah.
is one option.
Yeah.
um, so ideas, number, language, then okay, here is an idea. You have bookmark 1, bookmark 2. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you go to the extension.
Mm-hmm.
You got bookmark 1, for example. Now the next shuffle should get you bookmark 2, but you
Mm-hmm.
delete bookmark 2, then
Uh-huh.
you shuffle.
Okay.
Does it come back to B1, or it throws an error or exception or something like that, right?
Okay.
So what is expected here, right? That is one.
Mm-hmm.
And what if you have two tabs, sorry, not two tabs, two windows,
Mm-hmm.
or not even two, right, multiple windows,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go ahead and shuffle on
Yeah.
each. So how does that shuffle work? Does it
Okay.
remember the session, or is it window specific, right? So questions like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. uh, so then what is like the main use case, right? Like someone has list of bookmarks, wants to view them in some random order
Mm-hmm.
and take actions,
Yeah.
right? So now try out all the actions. Try out all the actions. So those were shuffle. So let's see here one of the ones that shuffle, remove, remind. Shuffle, remove bookmark. Remind me later and settings. Okay, remind me later and then settings. Let's see what's there in the settings and also what's there in remind me later. Remind me later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll remind you to revisit this bookmark after 1 hour. Okay.
Okay.
How? Like, should the uh, so there was this question somewhere, right? So here we'll add the questions. Um, remind after 1 hour. Should the tab be open? Window be open? Chrome be launched? What's the prerequisite? Right? What if I
If
close
we
Chrome?
signed out of that account.
Huh, correct. Good point. Right? If I'm signed out, right? What will happen, right? So those are some of the questions and ideas that can be tested. Then we say settings, choose websites you want to see bookmarks from. Okay, I want to see Twitter. Now it is already imported. Why this import has not changed? Ideally, once, so that means it says still import. So I can see a use case for this. For example, I added 5 bookmarks and I imported Twitter. Okay, uh, and I add one more, the 6th bookmark in Twitter. So till I click on import, it will not be synced. That is one case. Or it is anytime I add in Twitter, it gets added in the list of bookmarks. Right.
Okay.
So that is also an option. So
So
again, a
it's not
question.
auto syncing. Do we have to import every time, even
We
after
don't
we
know.
install?
We don't
Okay.
know. So that's what we need to ask.
One.
Import
Okay.
one time or every time. Right. One time is like, is there a auto sync? Okay. Or every time. Okay. So this is what we need to ask and to test as well, right? So these are some of the questions. Say if we click on import, what happens? I have already connected the account, so will it ask again? I have already authorized. See here, why does it say undefined privacy policy and terms? Okay, see bookmark of the day. It's not giving an option of, it's not telling who created, right? Where did we make a note of the version issue?
Scroll down.
Oh, this is the one, I think. Version inconsistency. And then the 4th one would be when you authorize, when you import, and then you authorize, you see undefined instead of the app name or publisher name. Okay, fine. So I say I authorize, and it says fetching Twitter bookmarks. Well, all your Twitter bookmarks are imported. You can close this window now. Okay, so I close. I again click on import. Will it again show me an authorized window? So
Yeah.
so this is a slightly irritating. I mean, why does it ask
Every
for
time
every
we
time,
have
right?
to authorize. We already did.
Authorize every time. Okay, this is done. So I'll just close it, and this we have done, this we have seen, this we have seen, this we are not clickable. Just say save changes. Changes has been updated. Okay. Bookmark of
So
the day.
this, in the beginning of the overview, we saw that it's importing bookmarks from Chrome and Twitter. So why is it showing only Twitter here? Why is it Chrome? Because it's already extension. We don't have to import every time. Or
Yeah.
why is
So
it not showing Chrome here?
so that can be a question. Chrome bookmarks by default imported or explicitly need to provide permission. Okay, so this is again a question. Okay, so going back to the configuration part, right? So so we are configuring, we are operating, then we need to observe. So what all we can observe? Can we observe the console logs? Does something happen in the console, or rather a network, right? So when, say for example, a new call, not here, sorry. Say we'll be here, and then we'll say preserve log, and we go here. Oh, for each tab we have to open, right? So if I click There's so many. No, there's a fetch. There's fetch, etc. Update subscriptions. What are these for? API, Twitter, update subscription. There's a post. What is this? Prefetch. On demand. Third party requests. Okay, not sure what is this. So let's just check for the fetch or xfetch. Okay, what if we click on it again? It goes here. Hit Command R to record the reload. Okay, so this I'm not aware of what's happening. So I'll take help from someone to understand what's happening, right? So that I'll make a note that okay, I don't understand. Right, so check. Okay, and then observe the UI. Are there any logs that I can check for? Then I need to evaluate. Are the right bookmarks being shown? The performance, is it good enough for normal eye, like for normal user experience, and the feature wise, are they working fine, like shuffle, remove, remind, are those working fine or not, right? So these are like the components of a test. Components of a test. So there, go through this. So we can also go ahead and name these as like metadata, environment, ideas, you can just say notes / ideas, and we have the bugs here, and then we again have the ideas here. Okay, so let's go to the let's see if we open an incognito window, and I don't see the extension, so let's see, go to manage extensions, and I say show in incognito. Sorry, where is incognito? Allow in incognito. Okay, so now if I click, it opens to, oh, this is not incognito, sorry. So I'm not logged in, but then it shows the bookmarks. I'm not, oh, am I logged into? See, I'm not logged into Twitter, but it's still.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this is a chance of a human error, where if you see, it looks like it shows the profile and then the
Yeah.
profile name, but that is from another window, right?
Okay.
This is that if you expand the incognito window, you don't see that, right? But I can
Right.
still see the bookmarks. Now, interesting would be if it continues to shuffle. I do a command B, it goes to another bookmark. Command B. So this is somewhere I can use automation and say, okay, can it keep doing this, and how many bookmarks does it open? So I'm pressing
Mhm.
command B continuously.
Mhm.
See, I can keep doing this, fetch the URL, paste it in an Excel, and highlight as soon as it repeats.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's go from here. So ideally each of it should be a different one.
Right.
So I'm kind of showing you the bookmarks that I have.
Uh-huh.
So within these, say, 20 odd shuffles, right?
Mhm.
We don't see a repetition. So it's just like, okay, the feature looks
Okay.
good, right?
Mhm.
At least on the first glance. For example, I have
Awesome.
so many bookmarks.
Right.
I have many bookmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, so one of the uh, ideas that I'm getting is to use a technique such as a self-referential data, meaning the bookmarks themselves tell about the bookmark. So I can have tweets like bookmark 1, bookmark 2, bookmark n, right? I can create that test data using automation and then go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and bookmark those tweets
Okay.
into a new account.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I use this extension, it will pop up one of the bookmarks, which will be like bookmark 16.
Right.
Then I shuffle, it might be bookmark 14. So that way I
Yeah.
can see that, oh, whether it is in an increasing order, it's a decreasing order,
It's
what's the order, right? All those
of
things
this
I can
shuffle.
try out. Right now
Oh,
everything uh, is a bookmark, but I'm not able to relate it to the
the
order within my
order or the
total
date.
bookmarks,
Yeah.
right? So that way, um, so that is the bookmark itself, or like the tweet itself tells the bookmark name or the count. So that is like self-referential test data, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that is something. So many people use test data like hello, hi,
Mm-hmm.
test data, test. So instead of that, you could use powerful test data, right? So
Right.
along with that, I can also try out things like the content of the tweet itself can be in different languages. I can try that. I know that might not be directly relevant because all maybe goes through these. The URL is what it matters, right? So like if you see all of these, the URL is what matters the most according to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't care what is here, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is a test that we could do.
Mm-hmm.
So going back here, so yeah, and then about the folders within folders, how many levels of such um, folders that we can create and then keep a bookmark inside and then see at what level does the bookmark stop being referenced, right? So that is
Right.
something that, so let's make a note of those ideas as well. Also, the URL can be, URL length is something that can also be, like for example the max, it's a website, right? Like I can have a Chrome, say I go to say ESPN cricket, then I go to say, so how deep does it go and what kind of characters, right? Does this extension have trouble with any of those characters? Like right now here we have a slash, we have an hyphen, right? We might also have say if you Google, right, say copy, then google.com, then if you search you might also get a question mark, percentage, all of this. What if, again, right, so we are testing in an account which has lot of bookmarks, so we are not sure when will this particular page show up in the list of bookmarks, right? And also when you add a bookmark, the bookmark name also, is there an effect, URL length and characters, and then bookmark name and the length, right? So these are some of the things that we can list out and then systematically go ahead and test each of them, right? And based on each of these tests, then we'll have maybe more ideas, or we'll become more confident that okay, things are working fine. Still the Chrome version is something that we were speaking, Chrome version, right? So differences, different versions. So maybe we could have the same account, then we could run the automated script and then check for inconsistency across Chrome versions, right? So inconsistent, so like we know that the data is same, we know the account is same, all of that is same. The only difference now is the Chrome versions. So will there be issues specific to Chrome versions, right? So that can be is a good automation candidate, right? Then this can be an automation candidate, right? So as you see, we have used, we are not differentiating between manual automation or something like that, but then we know where we can use automation, so we are leveraging the power of automation, right? To do stuff that helps us in our testing, right? So this is something that we can now spend time on and then go ahead and test.
Okay.
So any questions, any thoughts?
No, Ajay, it's
So yeah, this is like a 35-minute exploration where we kind of
Mhm.
get have come up with a list of ideas. We kind of now understand how this apps works, the extension works. We have some questions. We did find
Yeah.
some bugs.
Mm-hmm.
We do have some questions that we need answers to, and then we have a lot of ideas to go ahead and test as well, right? So,
Yes, yes.
so this is how you dive deep, then take a
Mm-hmm.
break, refresh,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back again, dive deep, right? So it's like
Uh-huh.
session based, very specific, right? And then very focused session, and then again you take a break, right? So uh, this way you can keep testing, and then based on the availability of like time, and then what you discover, then you can
Mm-hmm.
decide to do more such sessions or then abort testing. So it depends on what you discover based on these ideas, right?
Right, right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stop the recording now.